નમસ્તે, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Hello students, today we are going to learn standard 7 subject English grammar lesson number 9, the past tense. As you know students, in our previous videos we completed lesson number 8, the present tense. In that we studied about different types of four tenses: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Now in this lesson we have to study about more four tenses related to past tense. And you know students, past means what? Before our present time it is known as a past. अभी जो समय है उसके पहले कुछ हो गया था, इस ऐसा दिखाने के लिए हम पास्ट टेंस यूज करते हैं. So now let's start our study related to past tense. First of all, the past tense indicates that the action has already taken place in the past. The past tense what indicates? The past tense indicates that the action has already taken place in the past. So action completed in the past, that type of situation or event we have to show by the past tense. Past tense have majorly four types of tense is there in past tense. As we learn in present tense, like that past tense have mainly four types of tenses. First one is that simple past tense. Structure of simple past tense everybody knows about it. V2 form. We have to put verb to means past form of verb in simple past tense. Second tense is that past continuous tense. Past continuous tense structure is was or were plus V1 ing. So here we have to use the helping verb was or were plus we have to put V1 ing form. Third tense is that past perfect tense. Past perfect tense structure is given here, had plus V3. We have to use the helping verb as a had and we have to put V3 form is past participle form of one. Fourth type of tense is that past perfect continuous tense. Structure of past perfect continuous tense is had plus been plus V1 ing. So here we have to use had as a helping verb plus we have to put been, E-double-E-N, been here and we have to use V1 ing form, this verb ing form. Present participle we have to use here. So students, in that lesson we have to study that at four tenses in that lesson. Okay? So I drew one line here. It shows the present time. This here our time is given here present. Before our present time, what's happened? It's known as a past. And next to our present time, what will be happen? It's shown by the future tense. So based on that, we have to study four tenses here in our lesson. So students, let's start it by one we have to study it. Okay, one by one we have to study. First of all, simple past tense we have to understand. Where we have to use simple past tense, how it is used, what is the structure of simple past tense we have to study in our next screen. Now students, we have to study simple past tense in details. So here, simple past. First of all, where is simple past is used? We have to discuss it about it. How we can use simple past tense and which condition we have to use simple past tense. First, the simple past tense simply mentions that the action has taken place in the past period without indicating the completeness of the action. Where we have to use simple past tense? The simple past tense simply mentions the action has taken place before present time. before present time, action completed or not completed, we don't have to that matter. We have to see that type of matter. But action taken place in before present time, पास्ट में जो कोई एक्शन हो गई है उसे दिखाने के लिए वी हैव टू यूज सिंपल पास्ट टेंस. सिंपल पास्ट टेंस एक्शन कंप्लीटेड है और इनकम्प्लीटेड है ऐसा कुछ दिखाने के लिए नहीं है, मगर our present time, before our present time, what things happened, we have to show by the simple past tense. Can you understand, student? The simple past tense simply mentions that the action has taken place in the past period without indicating the completeness of the action. Action completed or not completed, we don't have to see that type of things. But action taken place in the past, it is known as a simple past tense. We can say that type of things in simple past tense. Everybody knows about the structure of simple past tense. Simple past tense structure is V2 form. We have to use verb to form. Verb to means past form of verb. Okay? Here one line I draw. It shows the present time. Left side of present, it is known as past time, and right side of present is known as future time. So here we can depict any action happen from, for example, one action happened here, but it is completed or not completed. We don't have to see that thing, but it is before our present time. So we can say that type of situation we have to use simple past tense. Action is completed, running, not completed. We don't have to see anything, but just anything happened in before present time. Past, it is known as a simple past tense. Can you understand, student? Okay. With example, we have to understand about it. Here I write one example. We already take that example in our present tense understanding. Here I use that example here in a past tense understanding. First example is given here. I ate mango. I ate mango. Here I is known as a subject. Ate is a verb here, but in V2 form. Eat is in V1 form. V1 of eat. V2 form of eat is ate. A-T-E. So here past form I used to indicate in a simple past tense. I ate mango. मैंने mango खाई थी. We are talking about past. We are talking about past here. So here V2 form of eat. Ate is food. So that type of sentence is known as a assertive positive sentence. Now we have to convert it into negative form. How we convert it in a negative form? Just think about it. As we learn in our present tense learning, like that situation we have to use here. First of all, find out that any helping verb to making negative and interrogative, we require helping verb. Here any helping verb is given, see in that sentence. No one helping verb is used here. So we have to import helping verb from anywhere. But we are talking about simple past tense. Simple past tense have only one helping verb. Did. We have to use D-I-D. Did we have to use. So here we have to put did and make negative sentence. So if any sentence you have to convert into negative or interrogative, just we require helping verb. If helping verb is already exist in our sentence, then we don't require anything to export. Okay? Import, we don't have to do any import. Now, we require here did as a helping verb. So how we convert negative form of that sentence? Just to see here. First of all, we have to write subject. Subject remains same. I. Here we require did to make negative. So I write here did not. I write here did not. We have to make negative. So not require and helping verb also required here. So I did not. Now we have to do here verb is given in a V2 form, ate. If we use in a sentence did, if did exists in a sentence, then we have to compulsory convert it into V1 form. So here did is used, so with did we have to use only V1 form. If we remove did, then it's converted to V2 form once again. But if we use any verb with did, just we have to put V1 form only. So V1 form of ate is eat here. We have to put compulsory eat here. If you write ate, then your sentence will be wrong here. So I did not eat, then we have to put remaining word mango. So students, now we converted into assertive negative form. It is known as a assertive negative form. Can you understand students? It's become a assertive negative sentence. Now we have to convert it into interrogative sentence. How we convert it into interrogative form? First of all the rules remain same as we learn in our present tense learning. First of all, any helping verb is given in that sentence? No. Just we require helping verb. So see on the verb. Verb is given in V2 form. V2 form means simple past tense. So simple past tense, only one helping verb is there, did. So here we have to use did. Did. So always interrogative sentence started with a helping verb. So I start here. Did. Then we have to put subject. Did I. Here we use did. Then we have to compulsory convert V2 form into V1 form. So what we have to write here? Did I eat? Can you understand, student? Did I eat? Then remaining word we have to put mango and question mark sign compulsory we have to put. So it's converted into interrogative positive. Interrogative positive sentence. Understand? Now if we will have to convert it into interrogative negative, then what we have to do? Just remember our present tense learning. So here we have to put not to make interrogative negative sentence. Interrogative negative sentence became two ways. One is with contraction and second one is without contraction. We learned in 6th standard also about it. Okay? With contraction and without contraction we can form two-way interrogative sentences. Interrogative negative sentences we form with two ways. First one is that I do first without contraction. How it happen? Just see. First of all we have to write helping verb did. Then we have to write subject I. Then we have to put not here. Did I not? Then eat mango question mark sign. So it's converted into interrogative negative form, but without contraction. I do without contraction. Contraction means short form of verb by not. Short form of helping verb by not. Here I use different thing. So it's known as a without contraction. How we can write with contraction now? We have to understand about it. See, I write didn't. Then we have to put subject I, then verb eat, mango, question mark sign. So here it's become a with contraction. Didn't. In contraction mode we have to compulsory we have to write the short form of helping verb plus not. We cannot write like that did not I. So it's a sentence become wrong. So with contraction you have to use short form of helping verb and not. So I write here didn't I eat mango question mark sign. Here both sentence is known as a interrogative interrogative, negative. Can you understand, students? So here I converted all the sentences in assertive, negative, interrogative, positive, interrogative, negative. So students, here our simple past tense understanding over, learning over. Simple past tense is only simply mentions the action happened in the past. Action is completed or not completed, we don't have matter that. Okay? Just action happened, taken place in past. We have to use simple past tense. Can you understand, students, simple past tense here? Okay? Now remaining tense we have to see in our next video. Thank you for joining us.